Our next award is in memory of our beloved colleague Helen Rollason. Helen presented sports programmes for many years on BBC television, but 14 years ago, she died of cancer. Helen's name proudly lives on through her charity, and the award reflects all the virtues she showed during her illness: courage, achievement, and the ability to inspire others in the face of adversity. Over the years, those who've received the award have shown all those qualities, and this year, Helen again will be proud of its recipient, who has battled and fought by never giving up and never giving in.
One spring morning, a 15-year-old lad left home to watch a football match. He said goodbye, cheekily, to his sister. He went to the newsagent's where his mother was working. "I hope they win for you, son." "No problem, Mum. 3-0. Kevin Williams never came home from Hillsborough. Neither did 95 other men, women, and children. Who could ever hope to find the truth of what happened there? Nearly 2 years after the disaster, and relying on evidence from police and pathologists, the coroner delivered a controversial verdict: accidental deaths for the victims of Hillsborough. A verdict and a time: 3:15. By 3:15, he said the victims were dead, or as good as. Nothing after that was relevant, he said. 3:15, a time set to draw a line under that dark day. But Anne discovered evidence to suggest that over half an hour later, Kevin still had a pulse. She was told by the policewoman in whose arms her son died that at around 4 o'clock he spoke a word: Mum. Kevin's mother, his mum, went after the truth. In Liverpool, there were groups who would not give up. Anne was one of those who would not give up. She did it for her son, for the families of those who died, for the Liverpool fans who survived, fans who were blameless but blamed. Liverpool, a city united in pursuit of the truth. But it was elusive, this truth. She was told again and again that a new inquest was not in the interests of justice. She went to the European Court of Human Rights. Her application was out of time. Anne was running out of time. 21 years had passed. She was a grandmother now, who wanted to know the truth. She did. Tirelessly, tenaciously, she carried on. But at last, the tides began to turn. A hunger for the truth was stirring. The Hillsborough Independent Panel was set up, and with the panel's findings, after 23 years, the stone wall of resistance fell. The verdicts of accidental death were quashed. New inquests were ordered for those who died at Hillsborough. Time did run out for Anne. On April the 18th this year, she died of cancer. Who could ever hope to find the truth? The fearless Anne Williams of Formby, who never heard the doors to the truth being shut in her face. What she heard was the last word of her dying son: Mum.
Special thanks, please, to Sue Johnston for that beautiful reading. And I'm delighted to be joined on stage by Anne's son Michael, daughter Sarah, and Anne's brother Danny, as well as Alan Hansen who was captain of Liverpool on that fateful day. Very special and poignant moment. Thank you very much indeed. Alan, before you present the award, Danny, I know that you would like to say a few words on behalf of the family.
We thank you for this prestigious award, you have to forgive me, for Anne, recognising her courage and tenacity in her fight for justice for Kevin, the other 95 victims and the heroic survivors, many helping others whilst in need of help themselves. On behalf of Anne, we would like to dedicate this award to all of them and all of those who helped and supported Anne through her tireless campaign, with a special mention to John Glover, who also sadly passed away this year. It is so sad she can't be here with us today, because without Anne, her supporters, the campaign for justice wouldn't be where it is today. Anne was such an easy person to like and an even easier person to love. She's missed by so many, but while she's in our hearts and minds, we will never walk alone. Finally, I would like to steal a quote from Stevie Hart. Through the darkness of Hillsborough came the shining light of hope. That was our little Anne. Thank you.